When I was young, one of my cousins had leukemia, and one of my best friends, her brother, also had the same thing. And you know, they're the lucky ones, they survived, but the treatment had really severe impact on their lives entirely, and now they're adults, and that was 30 odd years ago. So things are improving, but with more money, with more research, back to science, and like I say, till every family and every treatment's kind.
Hello, I'm Elvin, and I'm here today to introduce you to not one, but two more of our wonderful charity ambassadors. First, a welcome to Rachel Riley, who is a TV presenter with an impressive list of credits, but many of us will, I'm sure, know her as the resident maths genius on Countdown. Then also to Pasha, Kovalev, a leading dancer and choreographer and star of many TV dance shows and one of our all-time favourite professionals from Strictly Come Dancing. Now, most people will know that they met as partners on Strictly and are now married with two gorgeous daughters. How's that for romance? Rachel, Pasha, thank you so much for being here with us today. Can I ask, how did you first hear about Children with Cancer UK?
Who heard first? Who can remember? It's one of those charities that I think everybody knows.
You're certainly aware of charities like that. Yeah.
But I think because you've been growing over the years, and I think we know quite a few of your ambassadors, and now we've met some of the people who work behind the scenes, and we've been lucky enough to meet people who've not only used the service but have gone on to work within Children with Cancer. So it's we're spreading our tentacles, aren't we, in the charity again?
The team is amazing, and it just tells you more about how amazing charity is.
What is it about the charity that particularly speaks to you and makes you want to be involved as ambassadors?
Well, I mean, as soon as you become a parent, anything to do with kids it's just visceral, isn't it? It just cuts you deeply. And I mean, I really love the tagline, until, I'm going to paraphrase, but until every family gets good news and until every treatment is kind.
Yeah.
And my family, when I was young, one of my cousins had leukemia.
How old was your cousin?
He was younger than me, so I can't remember exactly,
right.
But, young. And one of my best friends, her brother, also had the same thing. And, they're the lucky ones, they survived, but the treatment had really severe impact on their lives entirely, and now they're adults. But it severely changed the course of their lives. And that was, 30 odd years ago. So things are improving, but, with more money, with more research, back to science, and like I say, till every family and every treatment's kind.
It's so interesting because when I was the CEO of this charity, you come in thinking that, childhood cancer, people think of it as rare. And I don't think I've ever met anybody since being involved with this charity who doesn't have stories like yours. Oh, my little brother. Oh, my cousin. It's not rare enough, is it?
Definitely not.
Yeah.
And, thankfully, I think it's 8 out of 10 now, isn't it? Survive that, but also, I've just there's always peripheral. People. It's such a painful topic when families who are suffering, and when you're a child and you hear about childhood cancer, you kind of empathise in a different way to when you're a parent and you've had that exciting news to find out that you're pregnant, and then you've grown the baby, and then you have all these dreams and thoughts and ambitions for your child, and see yourself watching them grow up and how they're going to live their lives, and for that to be taken away, and how scary it is. Anything that can support the families through that, it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Because this kind of situation can happen to anyone, and no one's insured from it. So more research, more awareness will only make situation better for everyone if we'll be unfortunate enough to end up in this situation.
I mean, you're absolutely right. It just doesn't discriminate, and that's the shocking thing. But what are you most looking forward to doing in your role as ambassadors for the charity?
I mean, there's loads to look forward to. I mean, I know that you're, in terms of your fundraising, you guys know how to party.
Well, we may as well try and make it fun. Right?
I mean, we'll park that aside. I mean, just
how did you do in the pub quiz?
Oh, I'm terribly.
We didn't do that well, no.
I was right in the anagrams round. Thankfully, we didn't get called up to sing. If there's a dancing round next year, that'll be you.
Oh, absolutely.
People will just cry rigged.
Dancing, sign me up. But
aside from that, I mean, just getting to see the difference that it makes in people's lives. I mean, this is something it's literally completely changing people's lives forever. It's something that, you know, when you go through the most hard time in your life and children with cancer come in and make a difference, you know, to make a difference to someone's life when they're at, you know, in their most troubled times, it's worth something, isn't it?
Absolutely. Have you had the chance to spend much time with any of our patient families yet and get to meet any of the children?
Not yet.
Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, we're just starting.
Yep.
And we weren't part of too many events, but we are going to.
We're
not signing
a
up
test, Pasha. It's all right. It's just I'm just curious about, you know, you guys are both in the public eye. You know, and put modesty aside, you know what it means when you're able to put a smile on someone's face who otherwise wasn't having a great day. And it's true, isn't it? It really does make a difference.
I think especially with cancer, I think the focus is often on the patient for obvious reasons. But one of the great things about Children with Cancer UK is obviously you don't just focus on the patient. There's the families as well, and, you know, siblings, and it's complex feelings that they're going to be having, but you guys have experience, and anything that, you know, puts a smile on someone's face suffering, that might not feel like they're seen, and you can, you know, it's so easy and free, isn't it, to just go and cheer someone up or distract them for a little bit. And we've got kids ourselves, so, you know, we know the tricks.
Oh, I wish I'd known. I wish I'd known you when mine was a top. But and just lastly, have you got any message for any of our patient families or even patients who are watching right now?
Wow, we're looking forward to meeting them, aren't we? And if there's any dancing fans out there, I know someone that I like to loan him out. I can't dance, so I like to just push him towards. So if anyone fancies the dance with Pasha,
pushing towards, it's a gentle way of saying it, but the good thing, I don't mind. And we definitely can brighten someone's day with dancing.
I mean, I'm always up for doing maths games with people, anagrams, but for some reason Pasha's always
dancing
more
popular.
Social events. I don't know why. I don't get it.
Some children like maths.
Lots of children like
I've
maths.
never met one, but apparently they do. No, I'm sure we are absolutely thrilled to have such stellar ambassadors on board. So thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to Rachel and Pasha for talking to us today. We look forward to seeing you both very soon. And thank you for watching. If you want to find out more about the charity, please do visit the website for information about the support we offer and how you can help.